What is going on, movie fans, and welcome back to Be Kind of Rewind, where we rank all of your favorite movie franchises. I am Owen Miles.
And I'm Blake Blodgett, and today we have a very interesting one for you guys. Today we'll be looking at the Muppets franchise.
That is right. We also have another first for this show. As you can see, we have a special guest here. This is my girlfriend, Mia.
Hi.
How are you feeling this afternoon?
I'm good. This is exciting.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
First time on WTOP.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be, I would imagine, her only time on
Yeah,
WTOP.
Unless we have
probably.
you again for some other reason. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know why we would.
Muppets
but-
2.0.
Muppets number 2.
You know, for legal reasons, I have to say, Mia did not force us to do this episode. You know, this is of our own free will.
Totally not.
Yeah.
Yes, of
Totally
our own free
not.
will.
But I say, let's get this show on the road and get into the original Muppets movie. The Muppets movie was released in 1979 and follows Kermit the Frog as he leaves the swamp in an attempt to make it to Hollywood.
Along his journey, he meets the rest of the Muppets that we will all know and love.
But an evil frog-like salesman wants to use Kermit for his own profit. How will Kermit and the gang get to Hollywood in this origin story? They get to Hollywood in the famous song, Moving Right Along.
I actually told Owen that I would not get in his car for a road trip unless he knew the lyrics to that song.
Okay, wait, that's a story even I didn't know. I've lived with
Yeah.
you guys for like months now, and I did
Yeah.
not even know that story.
Yeah.
That
if you-
sounds about right, though.
Yeah, if you know the song Moving Right Along, it's a song that Kermit and Fozzie sing together as they're driving around in completely random locations, not even close to Hollywood. They're in Rhode Island. They're in
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, yes, I forgot about being in Saskatchewan. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Big Bird makes a cameo in
Yes.
that song.
Yes, Big Bird makes
Yeah.
a cameo.
there's a lot of cameos in this movie that they were like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Who?
like really?
is that them? And I was like, yeah. And they were like,
Yeah,
whoa.
Steve Martin's in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For planes, trains, and
Who else is in
that's
this
not-
movie? I
Planes, trains, and
Can't-
what?
Automobiles with John Candy.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Who else is in this movie? I can't remember anyone off the top of my head right now.
Kermit.
Well,
Well, that's part of it. I think we should get into that. I mean,
Okay.
Kermit is.
Yeah.
He's approached
He's
in
mean.
the swamp, and basically he sees an ad in the newspaper that the Hollywood studios are looking for frogs to star in movies. And so he's like, I'm going to go to Hollywood. And he meets Fozzie. He meets pretty much the whole Muppet crew, including Miss Piggy,
Meets the band,
Gonzo.
Animal, Beaker, and
The professor.
the professor guy. I
Honeycomb.
can't remember his name.
I can't either.
It's Honeycomb, right?
Yeah, it's Professor Honeycomb.
Yes.
I think.
See?
Yeah.
I knew a Muppets thing and she didn't.
I'm sorry.
I
Okay.
knew a Muppets thing.
I'm
and she
trying
Oh
my
my
best.
It's yeah.
And there's some very quotable things in this movie, like the frog leg salesman. At one point, he hires this like hunter, and the
Yeah.
only thing he says, "Kill frogs."
Also, the frog salesman's assistant, who is
He's funny. He's a
like,
funny guy.
drive. Leaves the guy behind, comes back
With me.
with me
the
in
car.
it. Yeah.
And he's just a funny character.
Yeah.
I think
I would say so. I think he's one of the funniest parts of this movie, honestly.
him and
I think him and the songs are the most memorable parts of
yes,
this movie.
yes.
I'd say.
I mean,
sure.
I think
I
that
mean,
last
yeah.
scene where they're all in the oh my god, that scene
In the
makes me cry
studio?
every single time. That's
Okay.
such a
Yeah.
good scene.
Let's not cry.
I'm not gonna
on
cry.
air.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Only
guys.
if
Starts
the-
breaking
yeah.
down in tears just in the middle of the
on
studio.
air.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Correct.
That would be
She's
very
definitely never
bad.
gonna come
That would be very bad.
But
Kinda.
I think overall, I love this movie. This is one of the classics. Me and my grandpa, we love this movie. We watch it all the time.
Yeah, I would say
Which
this
grandpa?
My okay.
is which grandpa is
My
crazy.
grandpa Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a grandpa named Mark.
Anyway,
do?
Yeah. So
All right.
let's get on to the
see
rankings.
what
We
our
got a little
ranking is.
special ranking slide today. As you can see,
Me and Owen had it at 2,
Yeah.
but Mia had it at 1. It's her favorite.
It's a cult favorite. I feel like this is such a classic.
Yeah.
It's just a classic, and I love this movie so
Hey.
much.
that is fair as a Muppets super fan.
All right.
All right. Anyway, we are going to head to our first break, but don't go anywhere. We will see you right after.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back, movie fans. Let's move on to The Great Muppet Caper.
The Great Muppet Caper was released in 1981 and was the first directed movie by Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets.
This film follows Kermit, Fozzie, and Gonzo as reporters who are attempting to solve a jewel heist that happened to Lady Holiday.
This takes them to England as they attempt to solve the mystery. Meeting Miss Piggy as a well-acclaimed model, will they find the true jewel thief? Let's find out.
Okay, so for this movie, there are only 3 things that I remember. 1, the Happiness Hotel song.
Yes,
That one's
Honestly,
Happiness
one of my
Hotel song is
favorites
very
Muppet
good.
songs. Number 2, Gonzo launching himself in front of a moving taxi at
So
full capacity.
Well, no, because they clearly just
Yeah.
threw the Gonzo puppet,
Puppet,
just
yeah.
at a taxi. And it's like, it shouldn't be that funny, but it
They
is.
made it looks really funny just from where it's cut. I watched this movie as a kid. That is all I remember from it. It's
Really?
just
Well, then-
Gonzo getting launched into the stratosphere.
Or then them getting thrown
Yeah.
off the plane. Because they're like,
Oh my gosh.
we landed in
Oh, I
Germany,
forgot
I
about
think
that,
it was,
yeah.
or Italy.
And
And
it's
they're
like,
like,
you land in London.
London.
so they just throw their crates. And Gonzo's crate is labeled as whatever because they don't know what creature he is.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
he's
We'll get to
just-
that when we get to
so he's
Muppets from
just
Space.
As a whatever. And
Yeah.
then my favorite bit is that Kermit and Fozzie are supposed to be twins in this.
Oh, yeah.
And
They
no
make
one
the-
can tell them apart.
Yeah.
Even they sometimes can't tell each other apart.
So
Yeah.
the whole idea of this set of movies is that, you know, this is in the Muppet universe, but the Muppets are playing these different characters, and it's not them. They're not playing themselves. They're playing these different people, and it's just it makes it so much better.
Yeah,
well,
that's-
no, because I was confused at first watching the movie, and I was like, why do they not know each other? Like, what's... And Mia had to explain this to me. She, like, brought out her Muppet rule book and was like...
Which she always has on her.
I do. It's a
She-
pocket
yeah,
edition. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, only she can see it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah,
The
only
movie-
she can see the Muppet rule book.
It's a fun movie. A little forgettable for me.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
very
overall.
memorable. I mean, I
I-
think it's a classic. But
There are...
And it is old.
It's
It
one of
is
those
old.
movies where you
It's
have
old.
like 2 or 3 like really good scenes in it, and then like
the rest
the rest is
kinda
just kind of
happens.
just fades off into the void.
yeah, the other thing about
Yeah.
this movie I want to talk
Yeah.
about was the robbers. Like they're just like they're dressed as stereotypical robbers, which I think is just fun.
Yeah.
Like they just had like the black like eye masks on, and then the rest of their face was
You know,
exposed
just go to-
and just black.
Go to Spirit and look for a robber costume. That's
It-
what they had.
It
It
pretty
wasn't
much.
even that. It was literally just
It was
them
even
in black.
worse?
Yes, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
the like beanie. I don't know.
That's
I thought
kind
that
of
was
funny.
funny.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
let's see what our ranking is for this one, guys. All right.
get to the back.
I had it at 4, and they both had it at 5.
Yeah.
I actually liked it a little more than them.
Something
think-
that I didn't mention before. Notice how I color coded all the names?
He was very proud of that.
Yeah,
He color-coded names in a slideshow, guys. He was very proud of himself.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway,
I will take my
let's-
bow.
Let's move on to Muppets from Space, which was released in 1999 and follows Gonzo, who's going through a bit of an identity crisis. Aren't we all?
But during this identity crisis, he gets a message from the stars, which he believes are more of his own kind.
The U.S. government takes in Gonzo to question about this potential alien life, and the rest of the Muppets must break him out of this government facility.
Will Gonzo break out and meet his alien family? Let's find out. And
I love this movie so much.
this is one of the ones he was really high on.
I had to bring
think
in the
that-
DVD
yeah.
from my grandparents' house. Shout out to Sue and Mark.
I mean, I will.
They were real ones on
I
this
will
one.
have to say, the poster's really awesome.
It
The
is.
Poster's really good, yes.
the one that I had put in the slideshow is really awesome.
Yeah.
Like
This and Swamp Ears were the ones she was fighting us on. Me and Owen wanted to do Muppets Christmas Carol, but these were the two that Mia was fighting us on. It was like, no, we have to do.
I mean, that
we have
helps
to do
that she
Muppets from
has the
Space.
DVDs, but also
that is true.
but Muppets Christmas Carol.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my thing for the two of those is just like the Muppets are so nostalgic for me. Like, I mean, I was kind of terrified of them, but that doesn't mean I didn't love them. Listen, I don't know why my grandparents, like when I was little, I was just terrified, especially of the Phenomena little characters. Those scared me.
Oh yes, we were talking about that
The
during one
things
of the
that
movies
don't
when
appear
they
in anything
pop up.
else.
Yes,
Yeah.
when they pop up during one of the end credits, I forget for which movie, but you were like, I was terrified of these things.
Yeah, it was 2011.
I could-
And it was 2011, and they just, I don't know. I think my grandpa was like, I don't know, we were playing or whatever, and I was upside down, and it just freaked me out. They can't see.
Oh, okay.
So.
That's some context. Yeah.
Have we said anything about
No,
I mean,
we
the-
haven't. We
Space?
should probably talk about it.
I think the music in it is really good.
The music is good, yeah.
It's like definitely has an 80s rock feel. I don't know. The thing I got was Journey. I don't know what
Yeah.
reminded me of Journey, but like it definitely did remind me of it.
Yeah.
I like this
Also,
movie
yeah.
because I personally like
Yeah.
Gonzo a lot as a character, so I think this is like his best time to shine, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I think it's great that Gonzo got his own movie.
So the
essentially.
whole
Yeah.
premise of this movie, obviously, like we said, was that he's like trying to figure out what he is. Cause like, what is he?
Yeah, because like there's a dream sequence at the beginning where all of
trying to get on
the
Noah's
animals are
Ark.
getting on Noah's Ark, and he's like, and Noah's like, you can't come on, you're alone. There's no other of you, and it's like, yeah, and he's like, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that it's Owen texted me like, I don't know, you're trying to figure out what Pokemon every Muppet would be, and you're like, what is Gonzo? And I was like, that's the point of the movie, like, there is
Yeah.
no Gonzo.
Yeah.
Well, after talking about it pretty much not at all, let's rank it. I had it at 5. I liked it the least. Mia had it at 3. Owen had it at
It was
4.
right in the middle for me. That's very low quality, but like,
The
It's
poster
such
is
a
look
good
at
very
poster.
Gonzo,
cool.
man.
Very cool poster.
Yeah, you
But
can barely
anyway.
tell from. Anyway, let's get on with it. Kermit's Swamp Years was released straight to video in 2002. Is a prequel to the original 1979 film.
It follows young Kermit and some friends as they journey out of the swamp for the first time in their lives.
But one of them is kidnapped along the journey in order to be used for a science experiment. Can Kermit and Croaker save their friend Goggles? Let's find out. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's preference this. This movie is not terrible. It is not the worst movie we've done on Be Kind and Rewind. Not even
sure.
close. Well, that's actually an interesting idea to think about what's the worst movie we've reviewed.
But yeah.
It's a movie that exists.
It's a thing that definitely.
happened.
Let me say,
Yeah.
I chose this movie for its pure nostalgic, and also I had the DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I never said this movie was good. I never said it was fantastic. I never said this was the best Muppet movie. I just, I enjoy it.
I think it was a great addition though. Just like.
I like it because it is a prequel to the first movie, and even the beginning, Kermit was like going back to the swamp and then telling this story. That's how it's framed.
Yeah. I was hoping that we would get like. In the end scene, we would get adult Croaker and adult Goggles.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of.
Which is like-
I always thought about that. I was
I'm
really
It's a missed
disappointed.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they like ended up making adult puppets for those two characters and then just decided not to use them for some reason. I
So,
don't know.
The thing with
Yeah.
this movie is this is one of the movies that like the first two movies, like this and Muppets in Space, were the two that like they were really doing without Jim Henson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
they were the
first
first two
ones.
after Jim Henson
Had passed.
passed away in 1990. So, Yeah, that was a bit of a setback for them, I'd say.
Yeah, I feel like they were
obviously, but
I feel
you know,
like they were trying to figure out what to do with the Muppets now that Jim wasn't in the picture.
Yeah,
I feel
think
like they
the
crushed
yeah.
Muppets in Space, and then they went to Swamp Years, and it just.
Yeah, which is kind of like disappointing because a prequel for Kermit is an interesting concept.
It is.
It just was released and like.
It's
well,
clearly
it's
straight to
again
DVD.
straight to DVD, and it's like
It shows.
they're trying to do it with new people around, and it's like I don't know how it's
think
gonna work.
The main scientist is very funny. We didn't get much into him, but he's a very funny villain. We have to rank it, I believe.
Yeah, let's get this underway as soon as
right.
we get back
Yes.
to Cam 2.
We all had it at last.
We all had it at last.
Okay, it's a good movie. It's good. It's not the best.
This is the only poster for it, by the way. There's
Yeah.
literally no other posters in existence. It's on the
movie
it's on the
barely
poster
exists.
board for the case. It's
But we have
Yeah.
to take, unfortunately, one more quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Be Kind and Rewind.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to Be Kind and Rewind. Let's move on to The Muppets in the 2010s. Released in the year of our Lord 2011, The Muppets takes place years after the Muppet Studio has closed down.
This disheartens Walter. A Muppet superfan has overheard that someone wants to tear down the old Muppet studio to drill for oil.
Walter,
Sorry.
Walter and his brother Gary must bring the Muppets back together in order to put on a show to get the studio back. What will happen when the Muppets finally reunite after so long? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
That's
but-
okay. It's fine.
At least you're not like you're not someone talking
That is a good
over
part of the
someone in
movie, though.
news. That's happened before.
What? No, I never do that.
Bradley
Anyways,
just,
okay.
Bradley
the-
just looked over at
Anyway,
me from
let's talk
Walter.
about the movie this time.
Let's actually talk
okay,
about the movie this time.
So
yes.
this movie, I love this movie. I didn't like it for a long time. It was just like, I feel like
That's
I
a hot
watched it
take.
so many times that it was just like, oh, this movie again, okay. But like watching it like as a 20-year-old, I'm like, this is a good movie.
It's interesting how they have a Muppet that's not in the Muppets until the end of the movie, because it's like
His brother's a human, which they don't ever explain.
I don't think it's supposed to be explained.
I think he was
He looks
adopted.
exactly the same. We need a Walter backstory movie now.
He's a Muppet.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably right, but like, I
Well,
don't
that
think they
opens a
wanted that to be
whole
a thing.
nother lore space.
So the whole
Yeah,
premise
I
of
think
this.
that.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
but yeah, I really like this movie a lot. I think that if with a big grand Muppets return, I think this is the best that they could have possibly done with it.
Yeah.
I think
if you're gonna come back into especially into the movies, like the physical, like going to see a movie, I think this was a really good way to do it. I feel like it brought it back together so they could keeping on with the franchise.
Yeah, like this was like definitely like for the purpose, you can tell, like bringing the franchise back into the zeitgeist of people and like being like, oh, the Muppets are a thing that exists.
Yeah, and this was one of the first movies that Disney had done with the Muppets.
This
is the first Disney Muppet movie.
Ooh, the evil corporation.
Yes. I know, I'm not very happy with how they've treated the Muppets, but
they've done some good stuff with the Muppets.
They closed Muppet Vision. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just stop talking.
It's Rock and Roller Coaster now. It's Rock and Roller Coaster now. It's okay.
But that was Jim Henson's last official work. Okay, anyways.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. I like how they do a whole montage of getting all of them back together, and then Rolf's like, I wasn't in the montage, and then they just flip to his scene real quick, and he's like, want to come back?
Yeah.
It's just like
this. Wait. What was your favorite part of the montage? Like, who was your favorite to go get?
I don't know. I liked
part after.
I liked Fozzie's part, honestly.
Fozzie's part.
Yeah,
Fozzie's good. I like Gonzo.
I really liked Fozzie's part with the Muppets, who are a completely different strain of Muppets.
But the Muppets come into play throughout the movie.
Yeah, they end up being the bad guys.
Yes.
They end up being associated with the bad guys, per se.
The evil Tex Richmond.
Yeah.
And eventually they're like, are we working for the villain?
Yeah.
That's one thing about the Muppets I really love. They are not afraid to break the fourth wall.
They're not.
Absolutely
and it's so awesome to see.
They do it all the time, and it's just so funny.
Just like I'm doing right now. There's a camera right there. I don't think that counts.
Yeah, okay.
But the end of this movie, they're doing this whole like big reunion show, and they come back. What are you doing?
They're doing a dancing number and singing number.
And they come back, and it's just like they think they got to their goal, and then someone falls on the counter, and it just goes to like $9,999 when they needed $10 million, and it's just like.
Very funny.
What?
Yeah, that was a good part.
We do have to rank it. Let's see.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for this one.
I had it at number 1. It was my personal favorite.
It was my number 3.
This is my number 2.
I do think that it was fantastic, though.
It's a really good
like
movie.
we usually say, not a whole lot of genuinely bad movies on this show.
Correct.
No.
All right, so now let's move on. Muppets Most Wanted was released in 2014 and takes place immediately, literally, after the events of the previous movie.
Kermit and friends wonder what their next adventure will be. They are approached by a mysterious agent named Dominic Badguy.
At the same time, Constantine, the world's most dangerous frog, breaks out of prison and switches places with Kermit to rob several places during the Muppets World Tour. How will the other Muppets know that isn't Kermit?
I'll tell you how. Animal is the only one that knows it's not Kermit.
Yeah.
And then,
which is crazy.
My favorite scene of this movie is when it's Fozzie and Walter, and they're sitting they go into Constantine's office, which is actually Kermit's office, and they're looking at this newspaper. It has a picture of Constantine on it, and they're like, "Oh my God, man, this guy looks like Kermit." And then they take the white or the green face paint and they put it over, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Kermit!" And they go to save him. And that's just a great scene.
Yeah, but to me, Kermit has a very justified crash out that no one realized that he was switched around.
Nobody except for Animal, of all people,
who
realized
started biting Constantine. Was like, "Bad frog,
bad frog, bad frog."
Yeah, Animal was the.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm so glad we were not on Cam 3 for that moment.
So glad we were not on Cam for that. Oh my God.
It was a reenactment.
Oh my God. Yeah, sure, reenactment. Anyway, one of my favorite parts of this movie, I liked.
Ricky Gervais as Dominic Badguy. Sorry, not bad guy. It's
French. It's French.
I like how we could see Sam Eagle in this one. He makes a really good appearance. We don't see a lot of Sam Eagle until we get to this movie.
Sam Eagle is one of the private investigators.
Yeah.
They have this one scene with the other guy who's like, this is my badge, but it's bigger and I'm actually wearing it. And then they just wheel in a giant badge.
CIA badge.
And they roll down the curtain and he's like, you were saying?
No, my favorite gag with the two of them is they're about to arrest Kermit. I mean, they think it's Constantine. But, like, then the French investigator just is like, oh, my vacation started. All right, I gotta go.
Yeah.
He's like, but we literally just caught them.
Yeah, and he's like, just my work is done here.
And we see the Muppet Ladder.
The Muppet
and we
Ladder.
see Muppet Man, where they all like stand on top of each other, and that is we see that in Great Muppet Caper. We see that in the original Muppet movie, and it's just so funny.
They brought it back.
They did, and then we see Muppet Ladder when they're trying to save Piggy, and that's a classic.
I'll say the only thing I'm disappointed about, we didn't see Kermit and Miss Piggy get married yet.
They were gonna have a wedding, but then they didn't end up actually getting married.
All right.
That's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We do gotta rank it. Let's see.
Yeah. This is my number one.
I had it at 3.
This is my number one. I
at 4.
loved this movie.
Mia didn't like it as much as us.
Yeah.
Oh, never
so-
mind. Like, what's my number 3?
She didn't like that poster. Also, I do
I
have to
don't.
shout out Tina Fey as Nadia,
Tina
the
Fey
warden.
As the
Was
warden.
so good in this movie. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind
Alright.
of impressive.
Well,
Yeah.
if you guys are new to the show, which, I mean, I don't know how any of you are at this point. We're pretty popular. Just kidding. We have this little segment called the Train Wreck of the Week. Yeah.
Woo! Train wreck!
Basically, it's just the worst moment from any of the movies. Let's see
From
what we
our
had this
opinion.
time.
This
The
is...
CGI, this really horrible CGI fly.
His name is Horace D. Fly.
Like in like.
And he's a fully CGI Muppet in a Muppets movie.
Kind of
Yeah.
goes against
Okay,
the
hold
whole
on.
point.
Let me say that again. He is fully CGI, and he's in a Muppet movie.
It
You
just
can tell
kinda-
this is after Jim Hem's.
Because it's like, and like I know it's hard sometimes, but like for some of the scenes where they need Kermit's full body, like they have him moving around, and it's not CGI.
No, I know. I don't
They
know
could
why
have
the
definitely
fly.
made a CGI, a
Or a Muppet
non-CGI
fly.
fly.
The thing is, like, it could have at least been good CGI. Mia
Yeah.
tried to be like, oh, it's 2002.
He also
Jurassic Park was released in 1993.
He's also making an Elvis face, and I don't like Elvis, so...
Yeah, there's a whole thing, he hates Elvis.
I hate Elvis, and he would be even worse as a fly. Imagine a...
My mom's gonna be
imagine a
mad
fly.
at you. My mom's gonna be mad at you.
Hold
She
on,
loves
imagine
Elvis.
a fly with a tiny little Elvis head landing on your cheeseburger, and you're just like... That would make me want to punch the burger even more.
Okay, we gotta
You need to
go to
take
our
a deep
we gotta
breath.
go to our
sorry.
overall episode rankings. You can't
If
really
we
see
had
it.
more time, I'd rant on Elvis some more.
As you can see, Muppets 2011 first for me.
We have the row of swamp ears at the end, you know.
Overall, I mean,
That's the only one we universally agreed on, with
Yeah.
swamp ears being last.
Yeah. Did anyone
It
else?
was certainly a movie.
I can't believe you put the original one at 2. Like that's kind of crazy to me.
I like the original one. I loved it a lot.
I like it too,
Yeah.
and it's just
I'm
not my
just-
favorite of the franchise.
It's also just really iconic, like you said.
It's just not my favorite of the franchise. I like
That's-
2011 more.
that's crazy.
And he likes Most Wanted more.
I love Most Wanted. I think Most Wanted's besides Muppets Christmas Carol. Muppets Christmas Carol is the best
Watch
thing Muppets
Muppets
has
Christmas
ever
Carol, folks.
done. But yeah, besides that, that's probably the best thing I've seen from the Muppets.
Agreed.
Honestly. And it also, Muppets Christmas Carol also has a lot of Sam Eagle in it. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
Bro said.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, that is gonna do it tonight for our show of Be Kind and Rewind, our first ever guest appearance. How was it, Mia?
It was good. This was fun. Now I'm just gonna commandeer your show every week.
Oh boy.
Oh,
well,
that's great.
She's not going to want to do that for our next episode because in 2 weeks we're doing the Predator franchise,
Let's
and we will be doing
go.
a new segment on that show. Instead of the train wreck of the week, it's going to be Blake and Owen in the wild going to see Predator Badlands. We're going to give you a quick little review on it.
We won't rank it though for spoiler reasons, but you know,
'Cause we want you to see it
we'll
since it's a new
say
movie.
quick thoughts about it. You know.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So until then, we are Owen, Blake,
And
and
Mia.
for this episode, Mia, and remember, everyone, be kind
and rewind.
Bye.